there's a new little, speaking of candy, there's a little, it's called the Sweet-ish Fish.
Okay.
And it's a little, like, Swedish candy shop that's opening up. I don't know what's in. This is not an ad or anything. But I just saw it. It's like a women-run, like, little candy shop. And I was
by
like...
your house, you mean?
No, this is happening in, like, Massachusetts or something like that. But it was the cutest thing in the whole entire world, and I just wish we had more of those little candy shops that weren't like the ones that
like Dylan's candy shop.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Dylan.
I don't want that. Not
She's just
that.
like an heiress to the Ralph Lauren fortune. Is like,
that.
I'm gonna make a candy shop. Fuck you, Dylan.
And it's $1 billion. I want like old timey.
A penny candy shop.
I want that. Yes.
Yeah. And you get like Tootsie Rolls.
Taffy made by that little taffy pull thing that's out in front, Saltwater
candy
taffy.
That's like hard as a rock.
Love it. Oh my God.
Does
that mean I'm getting old that I want that?
Yeah.
But it's just cute. This was like all like Swedish candy, like, like the gummy stuff with the sour stuff and it was so cute.
Yeah.
And
that's what makes life worth living. All that stuff.
I like those little cutesies. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because you love toppings.
I sure do. I love it.
I sure do.
I love like a...
Yeah, like what's that place called?
Yogurtland?
Yes. Yeah. At Yogurtland. I've actually never asked you, I don't think, because we always joke about how they're actually bottomings because you put them in first. Right. But like, what are your toppings bottomings?
Well, listen, I'm no fool. So I know that toppings are where they get you. So I always go light.
Light
I'm
delightful.
talking Cocoa Puffs.
What a genius choice.
Also, Fruity Pebbles are a great option if you go with the fruit, because then crunchy, lightweight.
All airy.
Yep.
It's all air.
Captain Crunch
rice.
is also a great one. Captain Crunch.
Wow.
Don't like it as a cereal. Going to tear my mouth up.
Yes.
But great
a
as a
risk.
topping. Also, I like Coconut Flake.
Oh my God. You have really
I know.
cornered
Some would say I've mastered
it.
I know.
On bottomings.
I know.
Because what you don't want is, I'm assuming, all the Swedish Fish-esque
Correct.
gummy items.
That's your weight. That's what's the upcharge. You can
How
add those.
much would you say is your standard bowl once you get weighed in?
Listen, it used to be like in like the $5 range.
Yeah.
Like
reasonable.
Normal. My girlfriend is also a huge fan. It's like we were meant to be. She's a huge fan of the yogurt as well.
I know.
We went to a yogurt place being like, oh, let's go. The two of us. And we didn't go crazy.
Oh, no.
She got almost nothing. You know how she eats. Like a bird.
Single scoop.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah.
$17.
Whoa.
We're like,
that's a lot of Captain Crunch.
This is not even like.
That's actually crazy. What was the base price? Do you remember? I would love to know.
I'll go there. You know what? It's right next to my house. I'll go there on a little like recon mission, like
Be like, I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's like I'll make my walk, go right by there, and I'll see.
That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was insane.
$17?
We both looked at each other like, oh, no. We could have gone to the grocery store, bought an entire box, bought the whole bag of everything that we got and the ice cream.
Yeah.
And probably still would have saved something.
That is outrageous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. It was, I believe it was on that trip that we got in our first fight, with over... What is a sugar cone and a cone versus a
cake?
Yes, that.
A cake cone.
There are different
what
names
do you mean,
for
what's the difference?
I didn't know. Like an ice cream cone and a waffle cone and a sugar cone. Those are. Shocking. I'm saying a bunch of different things, and I thought a lot of them were the same. You would think.
I do think.
I was ignorant.
Why?
I don't know.
You've just probably never had a cake cone.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's for poor people.
And then I had, but I thought those were sugar
just like the freebies.
cones.
No, they're not. They're
I know. Well, I know. I just didn't know the names, and I got it all wrong. And then I tried to argue my point, and then we went to the grocery store, and I was corrected. But it was because I didn't know what to get, and I got cone pieces on the top of mine, and I was
what kind sugar?
Waffle? Or is waffle and sugar? They're different things, right?
They're similar. They are the same texture and flavor, but the waffle is much bigger.
Okay,
because it's like a waffle.
That was my
size.
problem, that I didn't know the difference between the sugar cone and a waffle cone. That those were, and
I would
get
argue
it now,
they are
one,
ostensibly the same.
even though they're rolled different and they're like one's
same flavor, same texture.
Yeah, to me it was the same. And
cake is a whole different ballgame.
Totally different and different shape. And if you enjoyed thrifty ice cream, which I did,
I've never heard of that.
Thrifty ice cream?
No,
it's like a what the hell, like drugstore. And it was a chain of drugstores. And I'm sure you have a East Coast version or a Midwest version. Like there's a version. It's kind of like Ralph's King Super, all that. They're all different names.
It was like in their freezer section.
Yeah, they would do the scoops, and they did old timey. Oh, it was the best. And the best flavor was chocolate malted crunch. I know you guys are all tasting, but they would scoop it and it would come in a specific shape that was like a cylinder.
Really?
That perfectly matched those cake cups, and it would just sit right in there perfect. And it was almost like a cylinder.
I actually am going to have to Google this. That's insane.
Yeah, and they were good. And it would be like, ooh, thrifty ice cream. They're still around. You can still get thrifty ice cream at the grocery store. And
just like take home.
Yeah, but it's not the same, I think. So if you were a kid in California,
I do love ice cream.
You know what this is. What was your favorite flavor? Yes. The mint chocolate chip. The mint chip was a big popular one. They also had a very popular rainbow sherbet flavor. Very popular.
Well,
so
maybe.
None of this I meant to talk about.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll take some of it out.
No,
okay.
leave it. It's all valuable. They all need to know. No, I'm kidding.
I'll tell you what else is valuable, and that is Hungry Root.
Yes. Oh, I was just having a conversation with my brother because he messaged me and he's like, hey, have you tried these grocery delivery, meal delivery places?
Kidding.
Like, what's the best one?
You came to the right place.
Yes, I did. I was like, you have come to the right place. And I gave him my rundown of, all of the perks and why Hungry Root at the end of the day is always my favorite that I go back to.
And
because of the flexibility.
Yes. That it is so flexible. I always say it's like meal delivery, but also like grocery delivery.
It's everything you want, and you can customize it. Like, I love that I'm in a week where I don't want to make anything right now.
Me neither.
Too much stress, too much everything going on. Give me all my meals made. But also, I was at a creamer.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yes, exactly. So you can add, like, I need this, I need that, but also, like, I need dinner. So what am I going to make? Give me a meal. And they'll do that. And it's really high quality ingredients. And it's so easy. It's not like, oh, you got to know how to cook. It's like
pour this dressing onto this and mix it up.
Heat these ribs up. Right.
It's like that, or you can get the kind that they have microwavable meals. They have ready-made meals. They have lunches that are already
it's like
ready to go.
The whole spectrum of options.
Everything.
Yeah. And it, like she said, it's customizable. If you're gluten-free, if you don't like red meat, if you just want fish, whatever, you can customize the recipe or the protein to suit your diet. And you are going to love Hungry Root as much as we do. For a limited time, you get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/braincandy and use code BRAINCANDY. That's hungryroot.com/braincandy, code BRAINCANDY, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. They have amazing desserts, like little snacky ones like I like. I don't want big, gross, rich, whatever.
Yes.
I just need a little something sweet. Yeah. And they have really nice breakfasts. They have like breakfast burritos, really nice stuff for every meal that you can get. Tons of options.
I even crafted a charcuterie board from their stuff.
Their
you know how they have such
pantry
good snacks,
Yeah.
like, and all those
Yes.
like olives and all that.
Yeah.
And so I did that for New Year's Eve.
That's a great
We did.
idea.
I did.
Okay.
I just got put together a little charcuterie board from all their little snack stuff.
That's cool.
Delish.
Yes, it is. So get it. You
Yes.
hear me?
Okay, so you know how this is going to be a strange pivot, but you know how a couple episodes ago we talked about your appendix and like, oh my God, we know, you know.
Now we know what it does.
Now we know what it does, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that is one of those diseases that maybe we think we know what it does, but I just learned something about this that grossed me out / blew my mind, and I have to share it with you all. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know about scurvy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is
I
your
thought
awareness
I
of
thought that
what scurvy does to your body?
I don't know what it does. I thought it was a vitamin something deficiency.
It sure is. It's a vitamin C deficiency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So oranges or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's super important, you know, an extreme vitamin C deficiency. And in like these cases of, you know, you've been stranded on a ship for however long kind
Like
of thing.
pirates. Yeah. Oh, no.
This is so gross.
Tell me.
One of the symptoms that it causes.
Wait, first of all, are you telling
Yes.
me people still get scurvy in the in the Western
No,
world?
probably not.
Okay.
Probably
Somewhere.
not.
Maybe,
Somewhere.
If they are impoverished or something.
Yeah. Enough
Okay.
for this to be I read about this in National Geographic. So, and it was just like clearing up, like, what the heck is going on if you get scurvy and what happens in your body?
Yeah.
How do I even word this? I want it like, so one of the things that happens is that there isn't enough collagen left in your body. Like the collagen begins to break down. And as a result, old wounds that you have will reopen.
What?
Yes.
You mean the only thing
Yes.
keeping old
Yes.
wounds intact
Yes.
is collagen?
Yes, that scar tissue is basically an ongoing process that your
It's like an
skin,
adhesive.
Yes, that your skin is being held together. Anyway, think about that if you've had a C-section, if you've had that.
I have had one.
I know that anywhere that your body has been cut open, has been opened, is basically it's like an ongoing process to keep that connective.
It's like a
tissue, that
gingerbread
scar
house,
tissue.
the icing on a gingerbread house.
And if it
melts
you
away,
don't get vitamin C, then that collagen begins to break down, and your wounds reopen. Also, your gums turn porous and spongy, and your teeth can start loosening from their sockets.
so that's all collagen
What?
and vitamin C enabled stuff.
How important is that? It should not be an apple a day. It should really be an orange a day. Are we serious here?
Yeah, what do apples even do? Nothing.
Literally nothing. If I don't eat apples, my teeth aren't gonna fall
my
out.
C-section's fine.
Right. Is that not the wildest thing you've ever heard? When I heard that, I was like, this can't be true. And then I looked at National Geographic, and sure enough, it's fucking true.
It's hideous.
Yeah. Mucous membranes will also start to bleed. Nasal passages, the middle ear, mouth, lips.
Middle ear. It's like the
bleeding from
Middle
the ears.
Earth.
Like that, it basically like eat oranges.
Also, the human body is sick. It is disgusting. I can't believe we even like each other.
It is. We are.
How do we procreate? I don't know.
It is
because we're
disgusting.
bags of bones.
It is very disgusting. But now you've given me also another nice segue to talk about something else that I want to talk about.
Okay.
About a current or a recent discovery in like science and the natural history world, really.
Okay.
So scientists have discovered an organism that is basically a new form of life.
Oh, yes. Do you know how I know this?
How?
Because the annoying feature on Instagram where, like, if you like something, then it thinks I'm going to like something because we're best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
And so literally today I saw this post that you liked and I was reading the description. I'm like, I'm going to learn more about this today. But it is exciting because it's a whole new kingdom you liked.
A whole new kingdom. Like, think about, we really think we know everything. So here's,
what's this story?
So this is what happens. So these fossils were discovered in the 1800s. So they're older fossils.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But for centuries, for a century.
We were just like, question mark.
Yes,
we don't know what
they were
the hell
arguing,
this is.
what is it? Because
where did they find them? Do we know? What type of place? Like, is it a desert? Is it a jungle? Is it just in the world?
I think they existed all over the place.
All right. And they sprouted up from land, right?
Yes, and some were up to 25 feet tall.
Right, kind of like
these
a cactus.
big towers. Yeah, it kind of looks like a cactus. It almost looks like if a cactus and a mushroom
it looks like a penis.
got together. It looks 100% like a penis.
That's why I was like, what's this?
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I was like, go on. Yeah. And so they thought maybe these were early trees. They thought maybe these were giant fungi. And so the researchers were looking at all the internal structures, and the tubes at first glance, I guess they looked like fungi.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know what it was, you would think it was some sort of bacterial growth or something.
But what it didn't have were the chemical markers that fungi, I guess, are known for. So they were able to determine that it wasn't that. And so these things didn't fit into any real known group of life.
Living, yes. Right. It's an alien.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. An alien that's now extinct.
That's the part I did not know.
Yes, that this
we already ruined it.
That this no longer exists. That who knows what it did? It's this entire life form that existed and then vanished.
Leave it to us to discover something and then kill it.
And it doesn't fit into any of. Well, we didn't kill it.
Who did? The dinosaurs?
We don't know. It's kind of like something else that came around that was extinct. It's not like it I don't know if it existed
so we discovered the remnants.
The fossils, the same way we discovered dinosaurs. And dinosaurs, we were like, we know what this fits into. This fits into the animal kingdom. So the buckets, we have these three domains of life. We have these buckets. So there's bacteria. Now I'm going to have to pronounce all these, and I never. Archaea, Archaea. Those are microbes that live in extreme environments. And then there's Eucharia, which is complex life, like plants, animals, fungi, and
we're
us.
In that? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, we're in that group?
And in that Eucharia group, the main groups that we know exist are animals, plants, fungi, and then protoists, which are algae and amoebas, and like this miscellaneous group. And these prototaxides don't fit into any of these categories. So it's an entirely new branch of life.
That's cool.
And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what it said, a new kingdom.
Yeah.
Because it's not the animal kingdom. It's not the is it plant kingdom? Whatever the other kingdoms
and then
are.
There's another kingdom. Yeah. And then it makes you think, what else maybe has come and gone that we just don't know how to measure? And it makes you kind of think how fragile life is.
We are coming back, actually, after a brief technical problem.
Yes.
And Sarah thinks it's funny that right before we recorded, I was like, okay, so we're starting back off with, I think we left off with the new kingdom. And I really don't even know why it's so funny to her.
I don't know. I just think that's a funny way to put it. And you're correct. It is a new kingdom. And
it is weird that we call them kingdoms too, though, right?
That feels if you think about it, very much like a human-centric thing that we did. The animal kingdom, it's a reflection of us.
Yeah, I wonder when they came up with that.
Right. It's so...
Probably...
a dude did that.
Yeah, like, a king. Somebody in England.
You're so right.
Thought that was obvious.
You can like tell when language is created because you're like, oh, okay. Men were... Or this is...
It is weird, though, that it's a new kingdom that is not animal.
Right.
Or whatever the other ones are, plant.
I just want to know what the religious people are going to say about this.
Oh,
you know, the old, this,
because it's not a human or a beast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
on what day did he create this and then get rid of it?
I know. Dave, my brother, asked my mom recently, like, how old she thought the Earth was.
Oh,
and
great
obviously
question.
She thinks it's just a few thousand years old because that's what she's a literalist and believes the Bible is literal. And which, I mean, there's so many questions you could have about that. But he was like, so what's the scoop on dinosaurs then? Like how they like. Because you have to answer. Like, do you think that...
That was my question in when I was a little kid in church, and they were like, shh.
Yeah, because either they think the timing is off, or they coexisted, or some people think that God put the bones there to test your faith.
Wow. Could you imagine? Like, that, to me, screams
you have to do.
Of conspiracy theory stuff. It's kind of like a flat earther. I love watching videos of flat earthers just being presented with the reality of their belief. Like, okay, let's stick with that.
Yeah, fine.
If that's true, then there are 71 countries with their own space stations. And of those 71 countries, each one is employing all of these physicists who have been in the... So we're talking hundreds and thousands of people, and you believe these hundreds of thousands of people in an age of technology where we love letting information getting out, and you can't keep anything a secret. Like, you think that 71 different countries are in a coordinated effort for what? Like that, and then you just watch their brain just break.
What is the end game for them? Why do they think everyone is pulling their leg? Like,
you have to then create more bigger conspiracy. Yes, it has to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it just becomes more. And it feels similar with the asking questions to, well, then they planted them there to trick us. Really? They play to
what end?
To what end?
there gets to a point where it's like, for what?
For what?
For what then? Because even if you believe in a round Earth, or not,
that we can,
you shouldn't have anything riding on it,
right? Like, who cares? Like, we have other things.
Whatever it is, fine.
Yeah, people are dying, Kim.
Exactly. It's like, I don't care. Flat, curved, I don't care.
Right.
I'm booked solid over here.
God, it's just I could do the rest of this episode in only quotes.
We might have to. We'll see how it goes.
Oh God, that's so funny. Well, we can move on from that kingdom,
and I'll tell you what I will move on into.
Yes,
and that is my cozy earth bedding.
Oh my
pajamas.
God, slip right into that. Yes. My girlfriend always likes to joke that the sheets are so comfortable and so soft, and my pajamas from them are so soft and comfortable that wearing them together should come with a warning, because you will slip right into bed.
It's true.
She's like, it's just like, oops, slippery slidey right into bed.
Because, when people always say they're buttery soft.
Literally.
Like, stop saying that, but then they actually are.
And, okay, also, they are quality, because it really is a material that washes and gets better and holds up. And I like having pajamas that are going to last me, not pajamas that I have to like
no thanks.
Send to a landfill. I can't. I can't. You can tell. You can tell now with how things are made. And I care.
I care too. And they're so soft and they stand by their stuff. So like there's a 100-night sleep trial for all the sheets and stuff. There's a 10-year warranty. And if there's some sort of problem, then you're covered. But it's risk-free.
Risk-free.
But, I mean, come on. Just take our word for it because this is soft and smooth and lovely. Yes. And also keeps you cool. And if you are a gal who struggles with the heat at night, as most of us are, these could help you out in a big way. These viral PJs are so good. They sold out during the holidays, and now they're back with an exclusive deal. Only available January 25th through February 8th. Head to CozyEarth.com and use our code BrainCandyBOGO to get the PJs for you and someone you love. If you get that post-purchase survey, be sure to mention you heard about Cozy Earth on our show, and you will not be sorry.
Yes.
All right. Yes. What else, Louise?
We briefly mentioned this in a past episode, and I know it has happened already, but now I feel like is when I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I want to talk more about Alex Honnold and this whole climbing fucking building thing. Okay. I was thinking that because I didn't see it when it happened, and now I'm seeing, like, weeks later, a bunch of information about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I realized that there are two types of people. There are the kind of people who are watching because they think that there is a chance he will fall. Mm-hmm. And then there are the kind of people who are not watching because they think there's a chance he will fall.
Okay.
That's wild to me.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
So whether you watch or don't watch, it's because he
for
might
the same
fall.
reason.
Yeah. Interesting.
And there are so many more who want that. I just think it says so much about us and who we are. And like, I would want to just ask that question that feels like a great fucking A. That's a good first date question. If you're going on a date with somebody, I don't mean to stir up shit in your marriage, but maybe you want to ask your partner. Like,
did you watch The Climb?
I watched bits and pieces of it against my will.
How did that happen?
Social media.
Oh. And
because I happen to be...
Yeah, you're in the community.
I'm in the community. The overlap of like... Then I'm getting all of the podcasters who are talking about it, of course. And then like the therapists who are talking about it because there's
What's everyone saying? I don't know.
Lot to talk about there. Oh, my God. And then the climbing world, of course, because I'm all in that, too.
What are they saying? Are they supportive of him?
I think that they're not supportive of... It's a lot of things, and I don't speak for everyone, but this is just what's in my feed because this is the stuff that is going to be aligned with my thinking, of course, you know. It's a lot of people who feel the same way I do about his attitude towards his children and his family. And when I first talked about this on here, I didn't even hear what he actually said. And
what did he say?
Okay. Well, this is a whole thing to unpack now. Okay. I wish I had the direct quote, but he said something along the lines of, well, my daughters aren't really that old, so they're probably not even going to remember if something did happen. Okay. And if something did happen, they would be fine without a dad. Like, they'd be okay. Now, I want to remind you that he lost his father at a young age. Oh, God, it makes so much sense. So he said in his interview that his daughters probably won't be affected because they're too young to really remember. So let's keep in mind the age thing of what he's saying, that they're, I think they're like 4 and 2 or something like that. But still, he lost his father to a heart attack when he was 19.
Okay.
Which to me says there's a part of him, a little boy inside there, that said, they're too young to remember, but I lost my dad when I already knew who my dad was. And that was hard for me, but it won't be hard for them. Or there's a little element of, well, I'm okay now. And in order for me to think that, like, I'm okay, then I have to, in a way, say that they're okay. Because if I admit that they wouldn't be okay, then in a way it's saying that maybe there's a part of me that's not okay because I lost my dad, and that's too much to even, like, process for him with that shut off amygdala. And I just see this as his mind doing a lot of work to keep that little boy safe.
I feel like there's dozens of answers to that question that would have been better than that one.
It was pain, and then it keeps replaying in my head of him saying, well, they would be fine if they don't have a dad. And I said to myself in my mind, they already don't.
There are a lot of jobs that are very dangerous that people have to confront the potential that they could get hurt, right?
Yes.
And let's say astronaut.
Right. Yes.
Something or firefighter.
Yeah.
A job that is respectable, and we all understand that they are placing themselves at risk for their job.
Astronaut's a great example. Yeah.
Yeah. And that question may be posed to an astronaut.
Yes.
And they wouldn't answer that
Correct.
way.
They would never. And you know if they did, and this is because I know what therapy with that daughter is going to sound like. I already know. I know because I'm a therapist, and I know what people say when they have parents who are like this or whatever. Yeah, he said that, like, it was we would be okay growing up without a dad, but in a way, I had to grow up without a dad and kind of already think of him as dead, because all the time he was choosing to put himself in these situations, like, over his family. Like, it always felt like he chose climbing over me, and he didn't care about living or dying. So I had to also kind of not care and already see him as dead, because that's the only way that I could survive. That's what she is going to say to her therapist, Alex.
If he had said, well, you know what? This is what I've trained for my whole life. This is what I'm really good at. This is how I earn a living. I'm going to do everything I can to stay safe.
Yes.
All those things you can say without being just like, well, they're like 2 and 4. Who the fuck cares?
And even if he does those things, like, maybe he's one of those people who, like, which I don't believe. I want to, like, give him the benefit of doubt. I always want to do that. Maybe to my own fault sometimes. Maybe he's a guy who's doing that. Because I have a brother who is like, oh, I'm the worst dad, blah, blah, blah. He's not. He's so great with them and so, like, good and like, so maybe he talks about it. But in a weird way, if you have a platform like that and you are on a net and you're getting interviewed by that, it does matter how you say things. It does matter. We do have to be a little bit, like, not just say,
yeah,
the
these
first
are skills
thought.
You have to learn.
You have to learn how to do that for everybody, for all of us. And it's not a fucking flex. He thinks it's a flex. That's what it seems like. The attitude is like, this is, I just feel so bad for those little girls. I want to just, like, start a GoFundMe for their future therapy.
So he thinks, like, disassociation is noble. Is that right?
Well, because that's how he survived.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's able to it seems like he struggles. It's the empathy thing. He struggles to put himself in other people's shoes.
I will never understand.
The only
that.
shoes he's in are climbing shoes.
I will never understand it.
I can't either. But I do. I can't and I can. I can see the origin story, you know. I see where this came from. I see how it's protective. I see, like, oh, when it's like, oh, that's how old his dad was. The language, the words that he chose. And so I know we have a lot of therapists and, like, mental health workers like that, people who are just interested and knowledgeable about that who listen. Watch his interview that he did And then think about that context of him growing up and losing his dad at 19 and what he had to do to, I don't know, be okay.
But maybe he wasn't sad about it. And maybe he genuinely doesn't think it would matter if he died. And those are problems. And I have to talk to the woman that chose to breed with him and be like,
God,
man, I have some questions for you.
I have some questions for you too. I just.
But I don't like that we keep rewarding him.
I know. And then I'm thinking like, I want to say he's not hurting anybody, but I do feel like he's hurting those little girls and like the way he says those kind of things. But it's like, this is just maybe another way that the mind is. And am I being really critical and judgmental of the way somebody's mind has either shaped itself or
I think to the contrary.
Itself?
I think we're very forgiving of men who are disassociated in that way.
Oh,
and
that's a very
in
good
a way
point.
that we absolutely wouldn't be if he were a mother.
Holy crap. You are so, I know that is obvious. And like, but I, because I'm not a mom, I think I didn't even think about that.
And also I think we're conditioned to be like, yeah, some of them are like this. They're like Elon Musk or whoever.
You're
like,
so right.
But that if a woman said, well, they won't even remember me. They'd be like, can we call CYS quickly?
Oh my God.
That's not normal.
There isn't even an equivalent. It almost feels like the closest you get is like a Diane Nyad who chose that over life.
Yeah, they don't
and it's
do
an either
that.
or. And nobody would, there's no space. Oh, because she would have to support a man in that. Well, I know also she's gay, but like
but like
just anybody, like you have to be
kids.
there to support. It has to be a partnership, and you can't. Okay, and they wouldn't do that.
There's almost like an awareness that like
to.
I shouldn't have kids because that's not my thing.
Yeah, right.
Whereas these guys keep doing it because they fucking love making more of themselves.
Oh, ew! I'm sick.
You get it? It's
I
so
do.
gross.
And I don't like that.
I don't like it either. But I also am like, let me speak to this lady.
Yeah. I have
Okay, breaking news.
Olympic news.
Ooh.
I feel like, I mean, it's not exactly like news, but like I just want to like, it is sort of, but I'm just like so excited about the Olympics.
In
I'm
LA
so
or
excited
which ones?
No, the Winter Olympics.
I just had to know because some people are excited because it's coming to the US.
You know what? Actually, we're talking about both today. I have two stories that are both. And it actually is news. I go back to going back to that. What do I want to talk about first? First, let's talk about the Summer Olympics. Let's talk about the Olympics happening in LA, in the US. So.
Yeah. Did you register for tickets?
No, but I should.
I sure did. You can pick which events you're into.
Water polo!
You can pick one. I picked water polo. Sarah, for real.
What am I doing? This is what I am glitching. I have places to stay. My aunt lives like right there where they're going to probably have the fucking water polo.
You pick your top 5 favorites.
I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Put this on my. I have to do this right
Sarah,
now.
Stop. I will send it to you. It's okay.
Because I know I'm going to forget.
You're at the same time you register for the Paralympics, and you also pick the ones on that.
Well, we're going.
Do you remember that like new sport they created? That's like, I forget what it's called. It's like wall ball or something. And we watched it and talked about it. And it's like all these blind people doing awesome stuff.
We're going.
You
to
can
all
choose
of this.
that.
We're taking the week off, and it's Sarah and Susie go do the Olympics. And you know how it's like that what Shar and Barb go to the so, like one of those. It'll be like that. We're gonna be like total O-heads.
Even if we don't get tickets, we're gonna just show up and be like psyched out of our minds. Because I really am excited. I love the Olympics.
Love the Olympics. I cry at the thought of the Olympics. I could think of the Olympics and cry right now. I mean, I could do that about everything. But I'm just like so excited. And I know that we have the kind of listeners who may be motivated and inspired when they hear this next story. And that is what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
Because you know how you say I'm an idea factory, but then don't have the follow through. So I'm hoping somebody follows through with this. So when you are the host country, I did not know this, you automatically get a spot in every event.
Oh.
Very important to know.
I didn't know that.
There are as you know, so many obscure sports.
Which there's still time for us.
Susie?
Yeah?
There's still time for us, and there's still time for our listeners.
What can we do?
Auditions are open. They're holding, tryouts are open. Okay, so that's what I'm calling it. I mean, for some things, don't tell me that ice skating doesn't feel... So there is a woman who was a rugby player. She plays on I think maybe she played in college, or she's not professional, or I don't believe she's professional, but her name's Monet Hendrickson, and she has been documenting she found out that the Olympics were hosting tryouts because they need to build a team for stuff. So she went to an Olympic handball tryout. Or auditions. She went to the audition.
What is handball?
It's and now I'm like, fuck, maybe I'd be good at this.
Is it like racquetball?
It's kind of like, there's a net. So it's kind of like soccer and it's almost like water polo on land. It's very fast paced. You pass the ball back and forth.
So not feet though.
No, not feet. Hand.
I know, but you said it's like soccer.
Oh, in the setup. You're right. That's not fair of me. Yes, it's like so many sports: hockey, water polo, soccer. It's the same sport. It's
Basic
just, are we
concept.
kicking it with our hands or our feet, or are we in the water? Is the water frozen or not frozen, or is there water or not? Same exact thing.
Okay,
basically.
This is on land.
On land,
but not
with
feet.
your hands.
Yeah,
throwing it, but short court and into the net.
I would do much better at a short court.
Right? So good. So she tried out and went
Monet did?
Yes,
funny.
Monet did. She's documenting all of it on her social media. It's so much fun. She said it was, and she's excited. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to go. What's it going to be like? They had such a big turnout. They had to shut down registration, and they had to put a cap on it. They said that to keep the gym from overflowing, because there were so many people who are like, oh, I'm going to.
Were these people there because of Monet? They heard about it?
They were, I think they're other athletes. I think they maybe did
word got around.
Word got around to almost, I imagine it's like the, the Volo sports leagues. Do they have those out there? It's like a sports league that, maybe it's just a Colorado thing, but it's like an adult league, like an adult rec league. So it feels like all those people who are why I play water polo. They're the washed up high school players who are we still have the competitive itch.
Like to compete.
These are the people who are going to this audition. I keep calling it a fucking audition. To these tryouts.
They got called.
They got called. Well, they did, And the next these are open tryouts that are being held. The next U.S. tryout is going to take place in Pierce, Florida, over Valentine's Day weekend. And you have the opportunity to go be part of Olympic history.
What?
So our listeners, if you are
is it just
sporty,
for handball?
This is when the handball tryout is. But this is there are a lot of sports. So
it's an open call.
It's an open call, open casting call. Yes. So you too can.
What other ones do we know?
I don't know.
Any other favorites?
I don't know nothing that she had listed. But one of the things that she talks about is what became really obvious was how underfunded our sports are, these kind of sports, compared to other countries. And it really made me think about how different sports in the United States are. We are so fucking American in our sports too. When you think of other countries where they have handball and ping pong and badminton and cricket, all these sports, I feel like it's so widespread that it gives the opportunity for many different kinds of people to be good. You've got people who are good at there's just a lot of opportunity. So I just feel like there are more opportunities for like different kinds of talent to emerge, or for somebody to be good at, like, this person who's good at darts isn't the same person who's good at water polo. You know, it's more, there's more diversity in sports. But what we've done is we have like a monopoly of basketball, baseball, and the NFL football. And then it feels very like we turned those into this big circus. But I would prefer a smaller sports scene with more dedicated fans, with like more opportunities to see it and not pay $1 billion. Another good point I'd like to make that I didn't think of until just this second.
And it's sort of like, I love excellence, and I love seeing people really put it all out there. But I also love just the joy of trying, and that can be really fun too. And that, you know, when people get real worked up, people are very worked up about who's allowed to compete. Yeah. You know, especially with all the political stuff with sports. And I know why. It's because there's so much money wrapped up in it. And like, you want it to be like, who's going to get to be the best and who's going to get the sponsorships. But like, it is so fun when it really is just like, Monet playing handball.
Right. And is there a lot of money in it? Because not according to Monet. I mean, she gave
handball.
A rundown of you basically have to fund. I mean, you do. You're not basically. You 100% have to self-fund.
Even for the good sports.
Right. You do not get paid to be an athlete. They receive zero money. All of the athletes have to fund themselves. So players have to pay for their own travel, their own lodging, and sometimes even their own gear they have to buy.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I mean, a lot of these sports too, like, there are people who have dedicated their lives to play. Like, I think about those like archery people, and every now and then you have somebody young doing it. But like, people are they've got families, there's a lot. If you are a athlete who's good at this, who's going to do it
even like
in an Olympic space.
When I was growing up, my dad was a bus driver, and his colleague, his daughter was going to the Olympics for basketball, and it was so expensive that he had to like sell T-shirts. We bought like T-shirts.
Oh my God!
For
What are
her.
you going to say? No, you can't go to the Olympics and play basketball
because
we
raise
don't have
the
enough
money. Yeah.
And even I read an article in what magazine was it? It was I can't remember. It was an actual magazine, and it was like Flavor Flav who was talking about like he can't sponsor everybody.
Yeah,
he's like, I can't do it all. Like, I need help. I need other people. Other people need to support sports.
Yeah, and I do love Flav for doing that.
I do too.
What was it? It was women's
water polo.
Water polo. Of all things, that's hilarious.
I'm like, this is the
Wonder
best
why
ever.
He did do
because
that.
It is the best sport.
That's what he said.
No, I think it was because somebody put out there like they're not going to be able to play or be able to make it to the like if they don't get sponsorship, they're not going.
How did he even get wrapped up in it though?
I think because he's an O-head.
Like O-head?
Well, like Beth Stelling says that in her comedy specials. She says that her mom's a huge Olympic fan. She calls her an O-head. And so now I also call anybody who's a big Olympic fan, and myself included, an O-head.
And you heard about this?
Yeah, I think so. I think he is a lover of the Olympics.
Wow.
And it's just so fun. It brings people together. It's so great. But never without controversy. And this year is no exception. Did you hear?
What?
About Penisgate?
Oh, yeah. I was on top of that news.
I bet you were.
Yeah, well, I want to know whose side you're on, because this is a Norwegian ski jumping team that is adding stitching to their crotch.
Yes, well, 2 Norwegian ski jumping coaches, the night before the Olympic qualifying finals, were caught, or they found footage, I guess, of them tampering with the suit. So the ski jump is all about distance, which is so much about like aerodynamics. And so the suit you wear can make a very big difference in these sports, like inches is the difference between like first place and losing. So they inserted this non-elastic stitching into the crotch area so that there was basically so their suit was more aerodynamic or better, like good, like squirrel suit, like larger wings, whatever. So of course everybody started saying like they've been cheating, they're cheating, and I didn't know this. Before the season, ski jumpers have to do a mandatory body scan to determine the dimensions of their suits. So they're not just, so that they can't say, oh, yeah, they're supposed to be like, they're scanning their bodies to say this is the right size. But
how does this make you feel?
Like, who gives a shit, really? But that's not where it ended. Then people started pointing fingers, and I think it might have even been, I don't want to, it was the German tabloids. The German tabloids were claiming that some team, I don't know who, or like everybody, have been injecting their penises.
That's
like
right.
In the same way we were talking about those
fillers.
Like girth people. With like hyaluronic acid, which we've talked about on here before. And I just think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
That men will always blame the dick. It always, like, it is like, do you remember that thing that happened in chess? Where it was like, oh, he's using a dildo, or like, what? Like, that is such a fucking dude thing to do, to go to that. Never in the history of, have women been like, well, she's probably hiding it in her vagina.
Never.
We don't ever go to that. We never think in that way.
Well, and conversely, you know, I never hear about like male swimmers like taping their junk to make it smaller.
Oh my God, what a fucking good point.
Which presumably would help.
That is hilarious. Their only controversy is like, theirs are too big. They made it too big. Like, what a fucking dude thing. This is like...
But it makes me less interested in that sport when the whole thing comes down to a stitch.
You know what? I also think that is one of the sports where women outperform men.
No.
Because the way women are just built. Men are top heavy. Women are built. That's in our sports gene book. Women are our sports gene book, like it's mine. David Epstein's sports gene book.
This is for me too.
Yeah.
Wait, so the way their weight is distributed helps them go further? Or is that how they measure?
Yeah, distance. It's distance. And women tend to be, on average, better long jump, like skiers, because they fly better. They're lighter.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think it's ridiculous. I can't imagine, because they inspected those suits and then they started stitching them up. And like, why were you doing it in front of everybody? It was like out in the open. It was caught on tape.
Yeah.
You're not even good at cheating.
Right. I mean, at least the Russians are sneaky about it.
They are very good at cheating.
They are so
good. And the
good.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Tip of the hat.
Right. We don't even know that you are.
You get a gold medal in cheating.
Yeah. Which, you know what?
They should have that.
Right.
Maybe that would cut back on all the other sports.
Yeah. So that is my update for the Olympics. I think, we're getting excited about it, but there's never without controversy. And
I feel like you like the summer ones better, though.
I do. But I think that there are some exciting events. I'm a big fan of all of the downhill races, like the bobsled and the skeleton race.
Yes.
There's one girl who, I don't know where she's from, but she's got a great ass, and every time she goes around her curves, it jiggles. And
Is she hot stuff?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's always wearing a helmet.
Who's looking at her face?
Right. Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, look at that butt wiggle. And
wow. Yeah. Where are you seeing this?
Somebody made a compilation of it, and listen, my algorithm knows what I want to see, and it is that.
Grief.
And now I don't feel ashamed of looking, because I'm like, well, I'm gay. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh, I can't look at this. Oh, I shouldn't. I'll look away. Now I'm like, Look at them titties. Look at that butt.
Would you say your favorite is water polo?
Of all Olympic sports?
Yeah.
I like water polo. I also like the swim races. I like any swimming event.
I do too.
I like the crowd going crazy. I like that it also is ongoing, that you have different chances and different events to race, and where somebody might one person. A water polo team that's good, of course, might be different against a different team, but the good team is always going to win. Whereas you might have a swimmer who's fucking amazing at breaststroke and might win that, but might lose a freestyle. Yeah, and I like that it really is. I like that being a lot of
specialties.
Yeah, specialties.
I sure hope we get to go.
Oh my God,
Hey,
we're definitely.
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh my God, could you imagine?
Yes, I could.
I know. I actually could too. That's the crazy part. And who knows? Maybe we'll have some connections with the Paralympics. Like, I know some people who know some people. So I think maybe we can somehow volunteer. At the very least, we can volunteer. That would be fun.
I would love that.
Just I'll just count some tickets or or that. Our actual skill. Okay.
All right, people. Well, that was amazing. Thank you. We learned a lot about scurvy and kingdoms and Olympics.
Yeah, I think so too.
You did well. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sus. I do.
Please, everybody, support the show. Go to thebraincandypodcast.com. You can find all of our codes on the Candy Codes tab. And any time you use them, it helps us. And go to patreon.com/braincandy to check out all of our reality TV content. We'll see you next time.
Bye.